tell me about TechCrunch Disrupt. What was the journey of getting ready for this? It was super early for you.
It's very early.
You didn't even have the product ready yet, and you applied and got submitted? How did that work?
Yeah, we got invited to present about 5 weeks before we would be on stage.
How did they hear about you? Did you have already some press before?
Well, so we had submitted something several months earlier, but we knew we wouldn't hear back until
those
few weeks before. But I think like everyone, you don't assume you're going to be presenting at TechCrunch Disrupt. And so we had just started the process of building out our first product. And then in 5 weeks, we realized, wow, we have to actually launch this product in 5 weeks. So it was a pretty amazing time.
Like an ultra marathon.
Oh yeah, there was about 5 weeks of 4 a.m. leaving the office, back at 9 a.m. the next day. But what was really amazing about that experience is how much the entire team pulled together.
How did you feel? Do you remember? I mean, your pitch is recorded. I watched it a few times, kind of learned it by heart myself. How did it feel?
Yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic experience.
And I love your pitch, by the way.
Well, thank you.
And it sounded so natural. I couldn't tell if you learned it by heart or if it was, super spontaneous. It looked spontaneous.
Yeah.
But I must say that then I watched more of your pitch recordings online, and my jaw dropped. I was like, she learned it by heart. She mastered it so well. It's amazing. And I'm sure this is part of the success.
What I've learned as well about speaking in public and all these pitch presentations, all of those sorts of things, is that really, if it looks easy, that means someone practiced and really gave it their all. Because the amount of times I had my team quizzing me in the middle of the day, they'd be like, stand up, do the 6-minute pitch, or over lunch, it'd be like, okay, now 6-minute pitch. And so we practiced a lot. So I think that's a big part of it. I can't stress that enough. But another part of it is just really authentically believing what you're saying. I don't think there's any sort of replacement for that in terms of being able to speak confidently about something that you care about. Is just really believing it.
What's coming up for Scoutible? What's your next feature that you are releasing? Can you tell me any secrets?
Yeah, sure. So we have an exciting new product coming out, actually. The main product is where we analyze for companies all of their employees. We build a predictive model, and then we can screen against that predictive model and tell companies about a candidate, how well they would fit the company, and even give a predicted performance metric for a candidate. And that's something no one else in the world can do, and we're really excited about that. But we've also found that a lot of companies, recruiting companies, a lot of headhunters, and a lot of people who manage their internal employees have been asking for actually just a translation of the game into the sort of cognitive metrics, psychological personality metrics about the person.
The existing employees.
Exactly. Well, existing employees, basically all the information that you'd want to get out of an interview, we measure in our game. And so just having a sort of report of those kinds of things has been something that we've gotten a lot of demand for, and it's actually kind of already built into our product. So we're running a few pilots now of that product. So that's pretty exciting for us.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, and I'm sure that my audience is dying right now to play Scoutible. And do you have an idea when you may release it for consumers?
Yeah, well, they can go ahead to www.scoutible.com and sign up, because we're going to be releasing small teasers and small previews of the game over the next couple of weeks and months.
That's awesome. I already signed up.
Awesome.
Angela, it's been such a pleasure to have you here on the show today. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me.